Welcome, partners, to a journey through the dusty trails and rugged landscapes of the Old West. In this adventure, we'll ride through the annals of American cinema and uncover the top 15 classic Western movies that have etched their names in the sands of time. Number 15, Stagecoach, 1939. Directed by John Ford and starring John Wayne, Stagecoach follows a diverse group of travelers on a perilous journey through Apache territory. With stunning cinematography and a gripping narrative, this film set the stage for the Western genre's golden age. Number 14. High Noon, 1952. Gary Cooper plays Marshal Will Kane, who, after his town turns away, is left to fight a band of outlaws by himself. This tense and morally complex tale explores themes of duty, honor, and justice. At number 13 is The Searchers, 1956. Another masterpiece from John Ford. The Searchers stars John Wayne as Ethan Edwards, a Civil War veteran on a quest to rescue his kidnapped niece from Comanche raiders. With its breathtaking landscapes and complex characters, this film is a must-watch for any Western enthusiast. At number 12, we have Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, 1969. Paul Newman and Robert Redford star as the infamous outlaws Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid in this classic buddy western. Filled with wit, charm, and thrilling action sequences, this film is a true crowd pleaser. Number 11 is occupied by The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance, 1962. Directed by John Ford and starring James Stewart and John Wayne, this film explores the myth of the Old West and the blurred lines between truth and legend. With its thought-provoking narrative and stellar performances, The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance is a timeless classic. Now, let's mosey on over to number 10 on our list, True Grit, 1969. Directed by Henry Hathaway and starring John Wayne as the grizzled U.S. Marshal Rooster Cogburn. This gritty tale of vengeance and redemption follows a determined young girl on a quest to avenge her father's murder. At number 9, we have The Wild Bunch, 1969, directed by Sam Peckinpah. This groundbreaking Western revolutionized the genre with its graphic violence and morally ambiguous characters, offering a gritty portrayal of the death throes of the Old West. Coming in at number 8 is Unforgiven, 1992, directed by Clint Eastwood, who also stars in the lead role alongside Morgan Freeman and Gene Hackman. This dark and introspective film explores themes of guilt, redemption, and the cost of violence in the fading days of the frontier. And at number 7, we have Once Upon a Time in the West, 1968. Directed by Sergio Leone and featuring an ensemble cast including Henry Fonda, Charles Bronson, and Claudia Cardinal. This epic Western masterpiece is renowned for its sweeping landscapes, operatic score, and iconic showdowns. We're about to saddle up for number 6, which is Sergio Leone's 1966 film The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, which starred Clint Eastwood, Lee Van Cleef, and Eli Wallach. This classic of a spaghetti western centers on 3 gunslingers searching for hidden riches during the American Civil War. At number 5, we have 3:10 to Yuma, 1957, directed by Delmer Daves. This taut psychological drama stars Glenn Ford as the charismatic outlaw Ben Wade and Van Heflin as the struggling rancher tasked with escorting him to justice on the titular train. At number 4, we have Winchester, 73, 1950, directed by Anthony Mann and starring James Stewart. This action-packed western follows a man's quest to retrieve his prized rifle, Winchester, 73, leading to a series of encounters with various characters, including an outlaw played by the legendary actor Dan Duryea. At number 3, we have Shane, 1953, directed by George Stevens and starring Alan Ladd as the titular gunslinger. This timeless tale of a mysterious stranger who becomes embroiled in a conflict between homesteaders and cattle barons captivated audiences with its breathtaking cinematography and powerful performances. Sweeping into the number 2 spot is Rio Bravo, 1959, directed by Howard Hawks and starring John Wayne, Dean Martin, and Ricky Nelson. This classic western follows Sheriff John T. Chance as he recruits a ragtag group of allies to protect his town from a ruthless rancher and his gang. And finally, the moment you've all been waiting for. The #1 classic American Western movie of the Old West is none other than The Magnificent Seven, 1960, directed by John Sturges and featuring an ensemble cast led by Yul Brynner, Steve McQueen, and Charles Bronson. This iconic film, inspired by Akira Kurosawa's Seven Samurai, tells the story of 7 gunslingers hired to protect a Mexican village from bandits, embodying the noble ideals of justice, honor, and sacrifice. These iconic American Western films from the Old West, each of which is a magnificent representation of the genre's timeless storytelling and ongoing appeal. We hope you've enjoyed this cinematic journey as much as we have. Until the next time, preserve the essence of the Old West and subscribe to our channel, American Old West Tales, for additional Old West content. Happy trails, partners!